So if you wrote in those boxes, then you guys could theoretically have this either with you or to memorize this thing. Because on number 23, you guys can just use those boxes to evaluate it. Or the way that we could figure it out is it says create a 30, 60, 90 triangle. Well, if you go off by memory, a 30, 60, 90 triangle if that's 30 degrees, then that one was 60 degrees, right? And if I said my radius was equal to 1, then we said this distance, remember this point is 3 divided by the square root of 2 times 1/2. Right? So what that tells you is this is your x value. So that means this value is 3 divided by square root of 2. And my y value is 1/2. So if I pull out this triangle, I have a right angle. That's 30. That's 60. My radius is 1. That's 2. And that's, it's radical 3 divided by 2. It's a Monday morning. It's a Tuesday morning. I forgot. I wasn't here on Monday. So it's a radical 3 divided by 2, right? Okay.
It's just morning altogether.
It's just a morning altogether. So I'll take that. So all it's asking, guys, is a couple questions. It's saying, what is the cosine of 60 degrees? What is the cosecant of 30 degrees? And what is the tangent of 60 degrees? So first of all, does everybody understand how I got that triangle? Okay, that came from my unit circle. You also could remember the special triangles from geometry class, and it's the same relationship. If we multiply everything by 2, if you guys did this in geometry, we primarily looked at this. The triangle looked like this. That's what we use special right triangles, where we multiply everything by 2. We just looked at the relationship between the sides of a 30, 60, 90 triangle. So anyways, if I look at cosecant of 60, so I look at 60 degrees and I say, all right, what is the cosine of this angle? Remember, cosine is your adjacent, cosine, adjacent over hypotenuse. So my adjacent side of 60 degrees is going to be 1/2 over the hypotenuse, which is 1. So I'm going to have 1/2 over 1. Well, 1/2 divided by 1 is 1/2. Right? No? Maybe? Does everybody see why 1/2 is my adjacent? Square root of 3 over 2 is my opposite. Here's my theta, this is my 60 degrees. Your adjacent always connects your angle with the 90-degree angle. Your opposite is always directly across. Your hypotenuse is always directly across from your 90-degree angle. So my adjacent, it's a cosine from SOHCAHTOA, is your adjacent over hypotenuse. Cosecant, crap, what was cosecant, right? I can't remember what cosecant was. Well, the one thing that I did tell you, cosecant, was, remember cosecant of 30 degrees is the same thing as 1 over sine of 30 degrees. So let's say, can we figure out what sine of 30 degrees is? Well, I remember sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So I go to sine, opposite over hypotenuse, which is 1/2, right? So that's 1 over 1/2. Well, to get that off the bottom, I have to multiply by a reciprocal. That cancels the 1, and I'm just left with 2. So the cosecant of 30 degrees is equal to 2. And the last one, tangent of 60 degrees. So I look at tangent, and that's going to be opposite over adjacent. So I have radical 3 over 2 divided by 1/2. Those cancel out. I'm left with radical 3 over 1, which is radical 3. Okay? Just remember, guys, there's a couple things you need to know. Kristen, there's a couple things you need to remember. First, you guys have to remember your SOHCAHTOA. You have to remember your trig functions. Then you also have to remember how is your cosecant, your secant, and your cotangent, how do they relate to your 3 main trig functions? And then just also remember, if you guys can remember the relationships of a 30, 60, 90 triangle and a 45, 45, 90 triangle, you'll be all set.
What number was that?
That was number 23.
Yeah. Will it tell us when we need to